Hey, what's up everybody? I want to do a quick video today talking about grip. Had a bunch of people ask me lately, um, about the fulcrum and how to hold the stick and that sort of thing. So I just want to start off by saying there's not one way to do this. Okay, there's many ways to hold the stick. It depends on what you're trying to achieve. So by no means am I telling you that you have to do something a certain way. I'm just going to try to give you some ideas, things that I've kind of figured out over the years from my own practice, but also a lot from the teachers that I've studied with over the years. In particular, today I want to talk about the index finger. A lot of people hold the stick pretty tight like that. They really grab it and they bring their finger wrapped around like this. And once again, I'm not saying that's not a good thing to do. It's fine. What it does is it pretty much closes up your hand if you're going to do that, okay? So if I have a closed up hand right here and I hit, the stick is not going to come back up. It's going to stay down after I strike the drum. So I'm kind of like playing down into the drum. This is something that you see drumline guys do. You're told to kind of play into the drum. And that has to do with the sound you're trying to achieve. So there's nothing wrong with that. But there's another way you can hold the stick, and that is to actually just relax that finger right there and not squeeze or wrap it around. And instead, you hold more with the middle finger and the index finger like that. When I do this, I can still close up my hand and achieve that, hard accent and have the stick down low again, or I can open my hand like that, which allows the stick to come back up, which some people refer to as a free stroke. Okay, so why is this important? Well, a couple of reasons. One is, if I close my hand, let's say I wrap my finger around, I close my hand like this, it's a natural, it sets me up to end up with the stick down here. Now that doesn't mean there's not another way to get the stick back up. There is. You can come up like that, which is the Jim Chapin method. Okay? And that works for some people, and some people it doesn't. At any rate, if I have my finger relaxed like that and I close my hand, it's still going to keep the stick from coming back up. So what that does is it sets me up to play a quiet note. So I can play loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet. Okay, if I wrap my finger around like this, same thing. But what I can't do, if I wrap my finger around, is let the stick come back up in my hand. I have to actually let my hand come back up with it. And to do that, I'm going to change the angle of my arm like that. That's a different story, though. That's something else that I'm not going to go into right now. If I do that grip I was talking about by holding back here and not squeezing around with my index, I can open up my hand and allow the free stroke. Now, this is now up and ready to play loud again. And that, as you can see, now I'm ready to play quiet. So I can play like that. Okay? Doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is a big deal because you can, by opening up your hand, you can allow the stick to drop freely like that. You can snap it down like that. There's a bunch of different things you could do. Let me demonstrate something. I always revert back to paradiddles. If you know me, I'm always talking about paradiddles, whatever. Check this out. I'm going to close up my grip. I'll even wrap the fingers around, and I'm going to play paradiddles with accents, okay? So I'm getting the real, strong accent with quiet. The other notes are quiet. If I open up my hand and I let those sticks fly back, a little sloppy, sorry, but you can hear the difference. There's not such a drastic difference between the accent and the non-accented notes versus that. So I refer to these as staccato, legato. There you have it. Hope this helped. Talk to you later.